You know why Season's trailer for the new animated continuation, if you will, of Sonic Sat-AM, why it's so important? Well, as I mentioned, it sends a message that, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're passionate about something, whether it's your own interpretation of the continuation of, a very popular franchise IP, or it's an original creation, an idea of your own that you want to see, come to life and become a reality, that if you're passionate enough and you have others that are behind you and, are willing to support you in any shape or form to see your ideas come to life, then there's nothing really stopping you. There's nothing really stopping you. And if you have the finances, to do so, that even makes it better. Because it shows that you're willing to go to all kind of depths to make this a reality. And when you make it a reality, especially with a trailer, that gets the attention of various entertainment sites like Screen Rant, Cinema Blend, you name it. And each of them are praising the fact that this looks like basically pretty much from top to bottom, replica, continuation, true to heart, like I said, continuation of the original series. And they acknowledge that it's being done by fans that have been wanting this for a while. That says a lot too, because it gets a lot of publicity coming your way and maybe other people wanting to help support your work. But as far as Sonic goes, what this also does is it opens the window for a lot of people to go in other directions with Sonic projects. I mean, one of the things that are very popular here on YouTube is the Sonic comic dramas. And in case you guys don't know what those are basically videos being done by fellow fans where they basically record sound effects. Not record, but they implement sound effects, music, and also they also add in VAs. They add in people that do the voices for the characters when it comes to each issue. And from what I have seen, from the takes on the Mobius Years Later, from House of Cards, to Sally being put on trial, yes, that did happen, to many, many more, people do, in my opinion, a bang-up job. And it makes you feel so immersed in what you're seeing, because it takes what you read, and I've read many of these issues and many of these stories. It takes what you read and brings it to life in ways you wouldn't expect. The same goes for other projects out there. Other projects like Sonic Reanimated. Other projects like this one being done by Gamer Guy Aces 7, which is some kind of Sonic animated project based around the IDW books. Well, basically it's a loose interpretation. And there's a couple of episodes that are out about it. I can't think of it right now, but it's really good. And it just shows you, again, how passionate fans are to see certain things come to life. And to me, with Season doing what they're doing, Team Season doing what they're doing, basically giving us a straight up, continuation, scene for scene, animation by animation style to Sonic Sat-AM for Season 3. Again, to me, that opens the door and inspires other Sonic fans to do more. Because you can't tell me that and I just spoke of it right here, you can't tell me that there aren't fans that read the Archie books, that read the IDW books, and would love to see those come to life other than just reading it or reading it themselves, or listening to people doing comic dramas and everything. You can't tell me they want to see more out of it, because they do. They really do. I mean, when I look at the Archie book, And whether it's during the controversial Mecha Sally arc, or it's during the build-up to 222, or 222 itself, or even in the post-soft retcon reboot, you can't tell me that each and every one of these stories, including some of the spin-offs like Spark of Life and so on, that fans would not like to see these brought to animated life. Because they do. Because they want, well, not because they do want to see it, it's because they want to see it. And what Season's doing here, what, their take on Season 3 with the support of fellow fans like myself to see it through, to make it happen, that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot without a shadow of a doubt. Because it basically proves that it can be done. I mean, if you would have told anybody when Team Season started to do the webcomic based on the ideas that Ben Hurst had for Season 3, if you would have told anybody back then that, they were planning to turn it into an animated adaptation soon, no one would have believed you. No one would have believed you. But yet, here we are. If you would have told anybody back when the pitch trailer came out with Sonic and Sally on there, that animation style would be improved 100-fold when the first trailer, Return to Robotropolis, came out, no one would have believed you. But yet, here we are. You see, when you are passionate about wanting to do something, wanting to see it be brought to life, nothing can stop you. And to me, when you see fellow fans, like those at Team Season, willing to go this far to make this happen, the rest of the inspiration writes itself. The rest of the inspiration writes itself. So to me, with Return to Robotropolis' trailer out, and it getting the praise it well deserves, if not more so, to me it opened the door. It really did. And I look forward to the day when many of the most acclaimed stories out of the Archie Sonic books, and many of the acclaimed stories out of the IDW Sonic books, and those to come, become animated reality. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment below, live chat during the premiere. Super chats are open during that premiere. And until then,